Hi and welcome everyone to another video on this channel. Today I'm gonna show you my team selection for Gameweek 30, and as always, if you enjoy this type of content, please hit that subscribe button and like button. But now let's get into it. Okay, so firstly, before showing you my team for Gameweek 30, I just wanted to go through a little bit to see how my team did in Gameweek 29. Now this feels like ages ago, but thankfully the international break is over and FPL is coming back soon. Now, as you can see from the screen, I got a big green arrow. Now, Bruno Fernandes obviously slowed down my rank a little bit, but honestly, I can't complain. As you can see from the screen, for a resume, my transfers this game week were Trent to Milenkovic, Palmer to Elanga, and Cunha, who was banned, to Erling Haaland. Now, as you can see, my transfer worked out amazingly this game week. I'm really happy about that, and my rank currently is 6,400. Now, I'm really happy about that. I'm hoping that I can gain more rank this season. As you can see, Gabriel with a clean sheet, Robinson with a clean sheet, Milenkovic with an assist and a goal. I was a little bit lucky, to be honest, this game week, but as you can see, also Elanga with a big score, and Captain Haaland obviously helped, and Chris Wood blanked. Now, obviously, it was a little bit harsh for Chris Wood owners because he was a good captaincy option against Ipswich, and now Chris Wood is ruled out for the FA Cup quarterfinal today, and yeah, we need to see if he's gonna be available for the next game weeks. As usual, obviously, there are still some games to be played, as I said before, in the FA Cup quarterfinals, and I would suggest you to try to hold your transfers. But I wanted to upload my team selection for Gaming 30 because I think that it's not gonna change that much for my team personally, because my plan was always to try to wildcard in Gaming 31, and hopefully I'm not gonna get any injuries, because if some injuries are gonna happen in the FA Cup, then obviously maybe I'm gonna be forced to make a transfer. But yeah, this is how my team did in Gaming 29. Really happy that FPL is back, and let's see how my team is lining up for Gaming 30. Okay, so as I said before, there's no rush to make any transfers, obviously, because some players may get injured in the FA Cup quarterfinal, but more importantly, after these games, we're gonna have a clear image of which teams are gonna blank in Game Week 34 and double in Game Week 33. So that's a really important thing, and that's why I suggest you try to hold your transfers at least for 1 2 more days, because yeah, it's gonna be really important for your chip strategy also. Now, my plan always was to try to go with this team in Game Week 30 and to try to wildcard in Game Week 31, because I hope at least that in Game Week 31 we're gonna have the doubles announced. Now, we can get those doubles in Game Week 30 maybe, but yeah, that's why I wanted to delay it. As you can see, I have just one free transfer, so I'm really tempted to try to roll the transfer, because I think that it's gonna be really important for the future to try to have some transfers. Although I'm wildcarding in Game Week 31, after the wildcard you can so this season this is the new rule that you can stack some free transfers, because usually when you wildcarded in the last years, you're gonna have just one free transfer, but now you can add more than one. So that's a really nice idea, and that's why I wanted to be more flexible for the next game, because I need to use some chips. Obviously, I have my free hit available, my bench boost, and also my triple captain. So yeah, having some free transfers obviously helps. Now, as you can see, I have zero money in the bank, so I don't really have the luxury to make any move, because if there was a player who I really wanted to buy, let's say someone like Marmoush or Mateta, maybe I would be more open to use that free transfer. But yeah, let's see how my team is lining up at the moment. As you can see, my goalkeepers are not great in this gaming in particular, and I'm really happy to wildcard next game, because I really want to get rid of Flecken and Pickford. The fixtures are not great for the next gamings for them. Now, obviously, it's really a coin toss between them, because I think that both have really bad fixtures away from home. Now, I'm starting Pickford just because I think that maybe he's gonna get more save points than Flecken, but yeah, you can see these different ways. Maybe Liverpool are gonna score more goals against Everton than Newcastle against Brentford, but you'll never know that. And also, usually Liverpool Everton, the Merseyside derby is a really tight game. So that's why maybe, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that game ended 0-0, but obviously I expect Liverpool to score in this game week. So we're gonna see what we're gonna get. My defense is decent. Gabriel, really happy with him. He's gonna play against Fulham at home. That's a great fixture. Arsenal are a really good defense. So yeah, really happy to have Gabriel. Milenkovic scored 11 points for me last gaming. Now I'm not expecting any more points from him. Honestly, I don't know if he's gonna be in my team from next gaming, but against Manchester United at home, that's a decent fixture. It's not amazing because I wouldn't be surprised if United scored in this game. But yeah, as we know, Nottingham Forest are a good defense, and I wouldn't be surprised either if they keep a clean sheet against Man United. Now, I'm not really happy with Konsa, to be honest with you, but as you can see on my bench, I have Mikolenko, sorry, who's gonna play against Liverpool. He has a little injury at the moment, so we need to see if he's gonna be available. And also Robinson, he's gonna play against Arsenal away, which is mm, it's a really bad fixture. Don't get me wrong, but Arsenal are missing some players. Now I'm not expecting Bukayo Saka to start in this game, so in attack Arsenal are not really clicking at the moment. So would you be surprised for Robinson to get an attacking return or even a clean sheet? I don't know, but still, I also there's some injury doubt about him too. So at the moment, he's gonna be on my bench. Um, yeah, with Konsa, yeah, not amazing that I have to play him, but yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so if we take a look in my midfield, as you can see, I'm really happy with the Bournemouth boys. Now they weren't great in the last 2 or 3 game weeks for me, but they are playing against Ipswich at home, and they are a really big reason that I wanted to avoid to use my wildcard in game week 30 because yeah, the fixture is great against Ipswich at home. Semenyo, Clivert. I would be really happy to have a defender from Bournemouth, to be honest with you, even someone like Evan Nilsson. But yeah, we need to see if that's gonna be worth it. At the moment, I don't plan to make any transfer for this game week. Beumo and Wissa are playing against Newcastle away. So as I said, for Flecken, the fixture is not great, but from an attacking perspective, Brentford are playing really okay in the away games also, and I wouldn't be surprised if Brentford scored against Newcastle. And also Newcastle are not the best defense in the league at the moment. So yeah, really happy with those. Would have I preferred to have someone like Sar and Mateta instead of them? Yeah, obviously, but I can't do that. Now I can do Beomo to someone like Sar, but I just don't think that's worth it. I wouldn't do that. And Wisa to Mateta, I would do that, but yeah, I don't have the money at the moment. Isak against Brentford at home. That's a great fixture. Really happy to have Isak. He's gonna have a double game week in game week 32, and we need to see if he's gonna get more. So yeah, really happy with him. Nothing to say. Everybody owns probably Isak. And now the big question is at the moment who's gonna be my captain, Salah and Haaland. Now Haaland didn't play great last game week, honestly, and I feel really lucky that he got that penalty and he scored. But the fixture against Leicester is really amazing, and I think that yeah, I don't know. At the moment, I'm really tempted, honestly, to put my captain armband on Erling Haaland, despite Salah playing against Everton at home. The reverse fixtures was just a little bit before against Everton away, and Salah scored 2 goals and 1 assist, I think. So we know that he can do that. Now, obviously, these games are a little bit cagey. Liverpool against Everton, but yeah, we know that Salah can do really big damage against them. And what I'm concerned a little bit maybe is that my rank at the moment is really okay from my point of view. I'm really happy with it, and the safe option from my point of view is gonna be Mohamed Salah, because I still think that more people are gonna captain Salah, and the risky option is gonna be Haaland. Now I need to decide if I want to take that risk or not, because I think that even if I'm gonna still end up captaining Salah, I think that having Haaland is still gonna be some kind of differential, because yeah, obviously his ownership is not that big at the moment, so I think that I'm gonna gain rank even if I'm gonna captain Salah and Haaland is gonna score a hat trick, for example. Now, obviously, if I want to push up the ranks, if I really want to go for it, probably the best choice this game week would be to captain Haaland and just take that risk. Now I need to think a little bit, because yeah, I'm not so sure about that. But at the moment, as you can see, I have one free transfer. So my options here are, I would love to have someone like Mateta, Kerkez, I don't know, someone like Sar, but at the moment I can't do that. Someone like Vardiol in defense, I really would love to have that possibility. Now, what can I do? I can sell someone like Robinson to someone like Huisan. Uh, yeah, obviously, or someone like Mbeumo to a Sar, to a Eze. But yeah, I don't know about that because the thing is, I would just sell Robinson to Huisan, who's gonna play against Ipswich at home. So don't get me wrong, that's a great fixture, and I'm expecting Bournemouth to keep a clean sheet, but that's not a guarantee. And if I was to bring in Huisan from Bournemouth for Robinson, I would have to bench Konsa. Now, yeah, Konsa is playing against Brighton away. Obviously, the fixture is better for Huisan, but would you be really surprised if Aston Villa kept a clean sheet against Brighton away? Honestly, I wouldn't be so surprised. So I don't know if it's worth to use one free transfer to just play Huisan instead of Konsa. But yeah, obviously I would do that if I have the opportunity. And as I said before, I think that free transfers are going to be really important in the future, because is this period where everybody's going to use their chips. And I don't know, let's say someone like Salah or Haaland or Isak are going to get injured, and then next game week you have a double game week, then you have a blank game week. You're gonna need some transfers, I think. So yeah. So this is how my team is currently lining up for Game Week 30. Now, hopefully, I'm not gonna get any injury concerns in the FA Cup games today and tomorrow. But then we're gonna see. We're gonna have a clear image of what my chip strategy is gonna be. Probably, I'm gonna be um, live soon. I'm gonna make a stream before the deadline. I'm gonna upload another video tomorrow, I think, with some cheap strategies, with the best wildcard team for Gaming 30 from my point of view. After we're gonna know who are the teams who are gonna go to the semi-final. And as usual, if you watched till this long, I thank you really much. It means a lot to me. And yeah, if you enjoy this type of content and you want to see more, please hit that subscribe button and that like button. And I'm gonna see you soon. Bye.